I recently made a short video about the release date of the game Nine Souls, which I thought was highly anticipated by many. Turned out, however, that many people haven't even heard of it, which really surprised me, seeing as how this game will be a shining example of a beloved genre. Today, I'm going to look into this game more and give you a detailed look at it, because this game deserves greater attention. Nine Souls goes beyond the typical 2D action platformer, offering a unique blend of Eastern fantasy and cyberpunk in a style known as Tao Punk. The main character, Yi, is a fully fledged personality with a captivating story. The world of Nine Souls is a mosaic of various cultural and historical elements. Nine Souls is designed as a game that provokes thought, mixing entertainment with philosophical and social questions relevant to the modern world. The plot of the game holds many mysteries and puzzles, especially around the Nine Souls. Exploring the world of Nine Souls is a key element of the game. By unlocking new levels and interacting with different characters, the player gathers pieces of a larger puzzle, each revealing something new about the game's world. Combat system in Nine Souls is more complicated than we are used to. It is more focused on the parry mechanic. This element requires you to have not just fast reflexes, but also the ability to foresee enemy actions. Although successful parrying does inflict minor damage to the hero, it also fills a special meter, allowing for powerful counterattacks. This feature compels you to carefully watch enemy behavior and choose the right moment to parry. It necessitates replaying levels over and over to learn all enemy animations and attacks. The game promises to have many different weapons and magical talismans, each with its own unique features. This should provide an opportunity to experiment and find a combat style that suits you. Mobility also plays a crucial role in the battles of Nine Souls. Quick movement across the battlefield, dodging attacks, or leaping over projectiles sometimes is a key to success. For example, the ability to quickly close the distance to a high-positioned archer and neutralize them can be a decisive moment in combat. In boss fights, strategic planning comes to the forefront. Understanding the attack patterns of bosses becomes a mandatory part of the winning strategy, even for players not gifted with quick reactions. The ability to analyze a situation and correctly respond to the boss's actions allows overcoming difficult challenges. For example, by learning these boss patterns, you realize that defeating him involves reflecting his triple strike to build up the meter for special attacks, while simply dodging other attacks. The game's limited number of lives and abilities to heal forces you to conserve them until the next save point. It means replaying the levels until you are familiar with the enemies enough to kill them with minimal heal loss. But after a while, your opponents start to seem less challenging. And here's an example. Here I'm deliberately playing with the enemy, knowing two of his techniques. The graphics in Nine Souls stand out with their unique style, which significantly contributes to the game's atmosphere and overall impression. The combination of hand-drawn and digital design creates a picturesque, almost magical world that immerses players in a wonderful story. Every element of the game, from characters to background landscapes, is executed with great attention to detail. Particular attention is deserved by the art style, which embodies elements of Eastern aesthetics combined with fantastical and cyberpunk motifs. It's not just a beautiful picture, it's a narrative method that allows players to truly immerse themselves in the game's world. The color palette used in Nine Souls is rich and diverse, enhancing the mood of each scene and highlighting key moments of gameplay. The character animations in Nine Souls also merit special attention. They are not only visually appealing, but also smoothly integrate into the game's dynamics, making battles and interactions more realistic and engaging. These animations add drama to narrative moments and make combat encounters thrilling. Character progression in Nine Souls is not very well developed, but it's there and is an important part of the game. You will be provided with the opportunity to enhance the hero, increasing basic attributes such as health or strength, as well as acquiring new skills and abilities. Another part of the progression system are talismans. Talismans hold a special place in the progression system, offering various bonuses and abilities. For example, some talismans may enhance magical attacks, while others increase health regeneration speed. Decisions made during character progression can fundamentally change the approach to battles and level completion. As you progress through the game, you will face increasing difficulties that require you to adapt and reconsider your strategies. The progression system provides opportunities for experimenting with different combinations of skills and talismans to find the most effective solutions for each new challenge. Based on my experience with the demo version of Nine Souls, I sense a great potential in this game. I was particularly impressed by the complex combat system, which really makes you think about each move and strike. The art style also proved to be attractive, bringing a special atmosphere to the game and making each scene visually quite pleasant in its own style. Although the full picture of the storyline is still hidden, it is already evident that the developers have paid a lot of attention to the details of the world and its inhabitants. Demo version of Nine Souls has some drawbacks, like linearity. Linearity of the game is noticeable. It's unclear whether this linearity is limited to the demo version only, or if the entire game will follow this principle, but this feature is evident. In terms of graphics, while overall they look impressive, sometimes the enemies seem too mundane and some scenes lack depth. These are minor details, but they are noticeable. Nevertheless, the game is truly dynamic and interesting even despite these aspects. Given my love for detailed storylines and well thought out combat systems, I am eagerly awaiting the full release to delve deeper into this world, and I think Nine Souls is definitely worth trying.